Hey, what's going on? This is your girl Deidre, and I will be doing your mid-monthly reads. The sign I will be reading right now will be an air sign, which is an Aquarius. What's up, Aquarius? How you guys doing? I would kindly appreciate it if you guys can please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. We're going to start reading with these cards. This is kind of going to be like a theme, and then I'm going to do past, present, and future energies with the Rider-Waite deck. These cards are this right here, The Wisdom of the Hidden Realms by Colette Baron Reed. Boom. So we're going to go ahead and start off with those. This is kind of like the theme, overall energy, what's going on, what's popping. So let's see what's going on with the Aquarius mid-month October. What's going on? Okay, that's it right there. So it came in a reverse. I'm going to note the fact that it came as a reverse. But this is the Lady of Lighting. Surprises, sometimes shock, total paradigm shift. Equating to an 8, which is the number 35. Well, 35 equating to 8. 3 speaks of connections. 5 speaks of freedom and change. We're going to put that here. So let's see what's going on. Past, present, and future energies. Past, present, and future energies, mid-month October for the sign of Aquarius. Past, we have the 9 of Wands. Present, we have the Emperor. Future, the Chariot. So we got 2 major arcana thus far. Yeah, these are big changes for sure. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the 7 of Wands. So I'm going to put the 7 of Wands up here, y'all, and let's go for it. Let's go in. Okay, let's see what's going on. Put these cards here. See what's going on. Pull this back some. Okay, so starting here, let me put this up a little bit. Starting here, my camera all wonky, y'all. Okay, well, we do have the Sun card below the 7 of Wands, which is the overall energy. 7 of Wands, 7 speaks of like mystery and like, you know, it's a very mystical number. You know that spirit is always in the midst of it all. I tell people that all the time. I always say that. Spirit is in the midst of it all if you see the number 7, okay? This is also a number 7 as well. The Chariot. You know, that duality, that dual energy for the Chariot. Nevertheless, we'll go back to the Chariot in 1 second. Y'all don't mind my nail, okay? Whatever. The 7 of Wands speaks of like maybe a defensive energy. Somebody feeling like maybe they have to defend themselves. They're wanting like this new beginning. They're wanting to like herald forward, move forward, but there's kind of like, I suppose, some sort of defensiveness, you know? And I say they wanted a new beginning because, boom, we have the Sun card there in the cut. You know, the Sun card is one of the most happiest, spunkiest energies there is right now. So I feel like there is some sort of struggle. There's some sort of power struggle going on to get to this new beginning. Maybe there is some resistance regarding like this change that's happening that's on the horizon. In the past position, we have the 9 of Wands. 9 speaks of completions, but it also speaks of spiritual growth. So maybe somebody is feeling conflicted, burden, because this card speaks of like burden. And I feel like this is happening, you know, because what I'm sensing is I'm sensing somebody who is kind of, again, always in defense mode with the overall energy being that 7 of Wands and feeling tired. Feeling like, you know, if it ain't one thing, it's another. But I do feel like this change is happening because, again, 9 speaks of completions. Then check it. In the present position, Aquarius, we have the Emperor. You could be dealing with an Aries, possibly. Okay, the Emperor is an authoritative figure. So maybe this is what's going on at work. Maybe you're kind of like having a power struggle at work. If this is not a work relationship situation, this could be at home, on the home front. Like maybe you're feeling, you know, like you are. I feel like in the past you felt like you were like being challenged somehow, some way. and there was some sort of power struggle, but you're like, I'm going to reign supreme in the midst of it all. So Aquarius is really feeling themselves. You guys are really in this space where you're like, I'm nobody's fucking pushover. I'm not to be played with. I am not the one. I am going to herald forward and have this new beginning. I'm going to move forward and do what I need to do for me. I'm going to have this peace. I feel like you guys was in a space where you had to put up boundaries, Aquarius. I feel like you was like, you know what? Enough is enough. I'm putting up my boundaries because I got shit to do and people to see and names to take. And in the midst of it all, Spirit is there in the midst of it all, helping you all herald forward. I always, you know what, interestingly enough, I know this is not the same person, but I always look at, I'm turning this way. I always look at it like this is the emperor that's on the chariot, propelling and moving forward. I feel like somebody, maybe you guys felt like you was up against something, or maybe just tired, exhausted, overwhelmed, okay? And I feel like you guys were feeling like you kind of had to stick up for yourselves. Like I said, put up those boundaries and just like propel and move forward. There was a situation where you was like, enough is enough. I have to have this new beginning. I will have this new beginning. You guys are desiring to propel and move forward. And Spirit is helping you all in the midst of it all. So in the mid-month of October, it's like where you guys felt like maybe you guys were like walking on eggshell and was like always in this defensive ass energy, this defensive space. You're kind of like, enough is enough. You're going to hear me roar. Okay, so there's a lot of changes happening. The Lady of Lightning, forward movement. Okay, so maybe if you felt like you were stuck, if you felt like there was a time where you was complacent, you guys are kind of like, no. So I'm going to read this card that speaks of the Lady of Lightning. Let's see what it's talking about exactly. What is going on? So let's see. And I do have to know, I noted that it came backwards. So with these cards, it's like they come as a challenger and they come as, an ally. So when it first came, guys, it did come in the reverse. So I'm going to read it in its reverse state. Okay? So again, for those of you, if it apply, awesome. If it does not apply, let it fly. So it says, unpleasant news, an unexpected shock, or an overall sense of powerlessness are the aspects that you may experience when the Lady of Lightning appears as your challenger. This is a time when you may be forced to make a change that you don't want to make. A situation may suddenly turn in a different direction than you'd hoped it would. This is a sign of a difficulty and unwanted surprises. But consider the idea of a thunderstorm and how beautiful and charged with electricity the world is after it passes. It will always pass because that is the nature of the storm. Your difficulties will too, as that is the way of the things. Your difficulties will too, as that is the way of things as well. In the realm of the Lady of Lightning, it's prudent to engage in the law of non-resistance. Relax and wait out the storm in the shelter of your faith and goodwill, trusting that all will be well, even if it doesn't seem like it in the moment. Wonderful new life has an opportunity to grow when the storm passes. The Lady of Lightning would much prefer to be your ally anyway. Okay. So remember when I was saying like there was like this resistance, there was like this power struggle. It's like if you guys just let it, no resistance, okay? You guys is kind of like, you know what? I'm going to stand in my power. I'm going to boss up. Because presently you guys is kind of like, no, I'm not going to be burdened. I'm not going to feel like I'm walking on eggshells. I'm going to stand in my power. I feel like the Aquarius is like now in a position where they're standing in their power. They put up those boundaries and they decided to propel and move forward. So if there was like some hardship that you guys have went through, know that, which is my saying, I love this saying, know that in life, things are not happening to you, it's happening for you. Okay? So whatever has transpired, know that it was for your best interest. Okay? And ultimately, it made you boss up. It made you stand in your power. Whatever the situation was. Whatever was making you feel burdened, making you feel like you got to walk on eggshells. So your overall energy is fulfillment. Remember, I was like, you guys are trying to get to that peace, that harmony. Okay, we have with the six here. Six speaks of peace, harmony, fulfillment. You guys are like, you know what? I shall be fulfilled in the midst of it all. Let me read this card for you guys also. 6, and this is from my Whispers of Ganesha deck. Okay. And it reads, it says, no matter what you want to do or become, you will achieve more with knowledge. It says, this image of Ganesha reading the scroll is a symbol of the importance of education and the pursuit of knowledge. This might mean that there is a period of increased study and learning at hand. You may find that you want to inquire about a field of study that has been widely explored and chose to go to an experienced teacher to learn more. Look for someone to consult for more information. This may be a counselor, an author, a psychiatrist, a psychotherapist, or some spiritual advisor. You will discover new skills from this helpful teacher as they have the wisdom to provide excellent guidance and advice. Keep in mind there is also a wealth of information at your fingertips in books. Everything you read fills your head with new information, and you never know when it might have a practical use. The more knowledge you have, the better equipped you are to tackle any challenge that lies before you. Additionally, knowledge can never be taken from you, no matter what you're longing to do or to become. You will benefit from gaining more knowledge. Approach this time with great curiosity and an open mind. So, you guys could be like, with this whole standing in your power, again, maybe there was things that you wanted to do that you weren't necessarily doing. And now you guys are kind of like, you know what? Enough is enough. I'm going to propel and move forward in the midst of it all, doing what I desire to do. So, okay, Aquarius, that was your reading for the mid-month of October 2019. Please like, share, and subscribe to my video. I would kindly appreciate it. Until then, have a blessed every day. All right, you guys. Peace, peace, peace.